Hello and welcome to another edition of Ambassador's Corner, brought to you by the Glenwood Springs Chamber Resort Association and Progressive Business Development Network. I'm Jerry Pradier, president of PBDN, and I'm here at the Army Recruiting Station in Glenwood Springs with Sergeant Jesse Kraus. Hello, Jesse. How are you?
Not too bad, sir. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Tell me, first of all, what is the mission of the recruiting station here?
Well, with Glenwood Springs Army Recruiting Station, our goal is to take in qualified enlistees to get the best quality personnel that we can to join the Army. And we take people from the ages of 17 with parental consent up to the age of 35. We're looking to bring in the most qualified applicants who are motivated, who are looking to make a change in their lives and to make a positive impact on their community.
Okay, that's great. Can someone come in and talk to you if they're just maybe thinking about the Army and not really committed to it yet?
Absolutely. With anyone that wants to come in, if they're looking for any kind of information, there's no commitment just to come in and talk to us. A lot of people, they're not really sure, what their background is, what they want to do with the future. So what they're going to do is they're going to want to come in, they're going to ask questions. And there's no commitment. You can come in, you can ask questions, and we're really here to just guide them and to kind of help them make up their mind whether the Army is right for them.
What about parents? Do you encourage them to come in and talk to you about maybe their children's thoughts about the Army?
Absolutely. Parents, any kind of people who are going to be instrumental in the decision-making process, we definitely want them to come in with them. A lot of people have family members who have served in the past, or maybe have influencers that have served as well. I know just people in the local community around, they're very supportive. So we have Coach Damon Wells over in Rifle High School. He's a really good supporter of the military. He's helped us to put a couple of people into the Army and kind of guide them in the right direction. And he was actually chosen to attend the Army All-America Bowl down in San Antonio. So it's nice to have influencers like that come in and talk with them to kind of help allay any of the misconceptions or the anything they might be nervous about.
So you also encourage maybe individuals who mentor kids or work with kids in different organizations?
Correct. Teachers, parents, guidance counselors, anything like that, they're more than welcome to come in. We actually do encourage them to talk with young people as well, because a lot of young people, I know myself included, didn't really know what I wanted to do out of high school. So those kind of people are really instrumental in helping young people make that decision.
Suppose I were a young kid and I had certain talents or certain leanings. Can I come in and maybe select my own career?
Yes. With the Army, we are actually the only service that will guarantee in writing before you go to the Military Entrance Processing Station, which is MEPS down in Denver. We'll actually guarantee in writing a job reservation, and we're the only service that will actually do that. So if you're looking into a particular job and you do qualify for that job and there's an opening for it, you can get that reserved ahead of time.
Do you have to take a test to make sure that you're qualified?
Yes, we have a pre-test that we administer here locally in the office, but in order to join the Army, you have to take the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB, and that's done in Colorado, and that's basically a job placement test similar to an ACT or an SAT.
So you pretty well know what you're getting into before you sign up, right?
Yeah, you're definitely not going to come into it blind. We're going to put it in writing before you even ship out to basic. You're going to know where you're going to basic training, where you're going to go to your advanced individual training or your job training, and where you're going to be, how long you're going to be there. So you'll know ahead of time everything.
Okay. And what other benefits is the Army offering now to someone who wants to enlist or enter officer candidate school?
With OCS, obviously a chief benefit of that is going to be that you're going to get paid better than enlisted. I mean, you being a former colonel would know that above all. But there's absolutely a lot of opportunities out there for OCS candidates. There's 16 different categories of jobs that they can qualify for. And so there's a lot of good opportunities out there. And not just for OCS, but for people that are looking to enlist. We have things like tuition assistance for while you're on active duty status. And that's $4,500 a year to take college classes, which a lot of people will do their generals online. And then when they get out, they'll turn around and use their Montgomery GI Bill, which is another $59,000 to finish their school education. So there's definitely a lot of benefits out there.
Now for officer candidate school, do you have to have a degree first?
You have to have your degree for OCS, and that's because you're going to become a commissioned officer. And, it's just one of those things where if you're working towards your degree, you can finish your degree later on while you're in, and you still can apply for OCS while you're in.
That sounds great. Tell our viewers how they can contact you, where you're located, and what is your phone number or website.
We can be reached here on our phone number, which is 970-928-9335. Otherwise, they can stop in. We're located next to Walmart in the shopping center. Our address is 3116 Blake Avenue, and we're Suite Bravo B.
Thank you. That military jargon. And I want to thank you for joining us as well.